Sometimes, the world tells you it is too late. Sometimes, you look around, watch numbers climb across the screen, hear voices whisper, Bitcoin is too expensive, you missed your chance. How easy it is, in those moments, to shrink back, to clutch your wallet tighter, to let your dreams of being part of this new world slip quietly into silence. But stop. Listen. This is not a story of missed chances. This is not another tale of regret. Before I go on, if you feel even the smallest spark of curiosity, subscribe to Crypto 101 Central. This journey, mine, yours, ours, does not have to be traveled alone. And while you are here, click the bell so these stories and revelations do not slip past unnoticed. Our time is too precious to let life-changing knowledge drift by unnoticed. I am a CFA charter holder. I am not a guru sitting atop a mountain. I am just a human being who, years ago, found myself questioning, struggling, with the same doubts that haunt so many now. Maybe you know this feeling too. The feeling that no matter how hard you work, how much you save, it is never enough. Not enough dollars left at the end of the month, not enough certainty that what you purchase, today, tomorrow, will ever become something more than fleeting satisfaction and receipts that never grow roots. People around you, perhaps even you, say, Bitcoin is too expensive. It is out of reach. But beneath those words lies an ache, a misunderstanding, or perhaps a misordering of priorities, cleverly obscured by the noise of everyday life. Let's break the silence together. Let me whisper something true. The story of Bitcoin is not written in days or minutes, not even in years. It is written in decades, an endless horizon. Does it really matter where the wind blew yesterday, if the current is forever forward? Over 15 years, you have heard voices claim, the chance is past. The moment is gone. But gold, a treasure whose story stretches back beyond remembered history, rises as easily today as it did 10,000 years before. Why would Bitcoin, with its digital bones and infinite reach, be any different? The price of Bitcoin is a chart of distractions, blue and green dots leap and fall, but the true story lies beneath, a slow, patient line, its moving average. Imagine walking through a forest. Every tree is a price. Some tower above, some stoop low. But the forest grows, inexorably, ceaselessly, toward the sky. The daily fluctuations, a tempest in a teacup. The forest grows taller, year after year. You may say, but I do not have enough money. I understood this lament once, as sharp and cold as an early winter morning. The truth is, very few people have enough. Very few find themselves suddenly with a wallet deep enough to buy a golden bridge or mountains of Bitcoin. Instead, step by step, brick by brick. In my life, in yours, it is often not about abundance, but about alignment, about where your treasure flows when the world is not looking. Look, I knew a man supporting his family on modest means. Each week, he made a choice. A coffee from the corner shop or a tiny sliver of this digital future. $10 here, $5 there. The purchase was never grand, never the stuff of legend. But the accumulation was steady, like rain quietly filling a reservoir. And time, the miraculous companion of the patient, turned fractions into fortunes. Small sacrifices, chosen with care, have a way of blossoming into forests you cannot imagine while standing in their seedlings. One of my clients, her cupboards overflowing, her bills unread, realized one day that she was paying for 5 separate streaming services, and hardly watching any at all. The look of disbelief on her face as we traced those invisible leaks. It was as if she had discovered treasure buried in her own back garden. That reclaimed money, invested not in fleeting comfort but in enduring value, Bitcoin, achieved more than all those late-night movie marathons ever could. There is this illusion that the rich do not want dollars, that they bet against them, expecting their value to wither and recede. When you borrow, you hope tomorrow's repayment will cost you less than today's burden. This bet is not new. It is written into the foundation of the modern system. But Bitcoin is the stranger at the gates, a digital rebel that does not ask for permission or forgiveness. The old world lends against houses, those shelters of sticks and stone, but houses age, decay, multiply endlessly. There is, in truth, no end to their supply. But Bitcoin? The fixed stars of this new cosmos. 21 million, not a coin more. Let yourself breathe in that number. 21 million. As people lose wallets, as mistakes add up, even less remains. Every Bitcoin you hold is a claim, unyielding, growing in strength as the years peel away the careless and the unlucky. And yet, there is a poetry in patience. If you bought only a small amount, only $10 a week, time, steady, relentless, would turn that into a sum that could change your world. Perhaps you think $10 is nothing, that it cannot matter. Let eternity prove you wrong. Each week, $10. 7 years. Your $10 each week could become $10,000. Another 2 years, and the next 10,000 comes faster. The momentum builds upon itself, like ripples becoming waves, like night breaking into dawn. Do not underestimate the power of a small beginning. Maybe you are thinking, but what if the price falls? What if I am too late? Those are ghosts, my friend, specters conjured by the frightened and the uninformed. Remember how gold continued its silent surge, year after year, growing not because it was new, but because its scarcity became legendary. Now, Bitcoin stands poised on a grander stage. It is unforgeable, indestructible. A digital gold for a boundless age. While gold slips through fingers as mines pump ever more into the ground, Bitcoin's number tightens, hardens, like ice thickening as winter grows deep. Suppose you had started when the world was doubting, at the very top, when the price was suffocating, at $69,000, the world said, that is madness. But imagine, you bought $100 a week. You suffered price drops. The numbers fell and rose, but you stayed the course. 4 years pass and your steady buying, $22,300, invested with quiet resolve, would now have grown to more than $37,000. A return of almost 70%. Perseverance rewarded. Pause. If these stories move you, if you feel a glimmer of possibility as you listen, show it, like this video. Let me know that there are others out there who feel this ache, who long for a different way. And tell me in the comments, what is your greatest obstacle? Is it fear? Is it disbelief? Or is it simply the inertia of an ordinary day? There is beauty in the ordinary, beauty in choosing again, every week, to invest not in junk or momentary thrills but in futures yet unwritten. You do not need to buy a mountain in a day. You need only begin. Have you noticed how easy it is to spend $1,000 or $1,500 a month on a car? To make payments for comfort while wealth slips quietly away? Imagine having that payment, $800 instead of $1,500, and letting the rest flow into Bitcoin, week after week. In just a handful of years, you could possess nearly a whole Bitcoin, a stake in an idea whose time has only just arrived. People forget. The world does not care for excuses. It will not remember why you did not act. It will not comfort you in regret. The system was against me, echoes to the wind. Bitcoin does not care for reasons. It exists, stubborn and true, for those brave enough to reach out and take hold of it. There is no limit to what you can earn, to how creative you can become in your pursuit of freedom. Sell something you do not need. Offer your skills in ways you never dared before. Let no day pass without action. $5, $10. It matters less the amount than the intention, the willingness to refuse the tyranny of waiting for enough. I know what it is to hesitate. I know the sting of missed chances. But I have also seen firsthand the quiet triumphs of those who act. You can be one of them. And if you are still here, if your heart is beating a little faster than before, do not let this moment fade. Watch the next video. Hit the bell. Let's keep walking this strange, exhilarating road together. The future belongs to those who move. I am here, are you?